ACC, it all comes down to this. The conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina. As we see the number 11 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on last season's national champions, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. They'll return it from inside the 5. Coverage team flying downfield, not much gained on that return. So the Duke Blue Devils offense comes on the field first today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving corps that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Cortez. On the move now. Grabbed by the receiver. Finds room at the 30. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
Well, this quarterback and this receiver are a matchup that's tough for any defense to match up with. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I got to start thinking about cheating a safety over against this guy to slow him down and not allow him to have such a big day.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? He's looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. Looking to chuck it again. The pass is caught. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Blue Devils are going to keep this drive rolling. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Looking to throw. It's Cortez. Extending the play now. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And the Blue Devils have 1st and 10 here. And there's the handoff. Makes an open space. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Duke. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. The Tigers offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Try the ground game here with the running back. Makes the defender miss. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. The Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback who's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack you.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The ball is caught.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
They've got him behind the line. Great penetration by the defense. They finally get him down for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now on third and very long, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's fourth down. And the Tigers will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Takes the ball and heads to the left side. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. There's the handoff. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Getting set. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Cortez. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Send the back in motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Receiver makes the catch. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the +43.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Blue Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his back. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So, second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw it again. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Tight end goes in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the Blue Devils will line up to beat it away. And he should be able to pin them back deep here with his first punt. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? The offense has to be careful now. Backed up inside their own 10. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game. The Tigers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Second down play coming up for this offense.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Quarterback keeps the football. First down, looking for more now. Jukes past the defender. He's in the clear. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll feed the back again. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the PAT is good. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. To throw, it's Cortez. Slides with throw. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. Headed for the end zone. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? Off the RPO, caught to the right. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They'll run it here. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
The Blue Devils move into the red zone. And then 1st down, right back to the running game. And that run produces a decent gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And Duke has the lead here. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. He'll hand it off. Runs through the defender. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Scanning the field, it's Cortez. He'll throw it now. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. So the touchdown taken off the board by the penalty, and they'll back them up. That stings. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the grab on the move. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
And the Blue Devils will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And the returner will be brought down. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. And the Tigers come to the line to run the hurry up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Quick pass. The catch is made. And he will make the 1st down. Tackled at the 26. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on 1st down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
Makes the catch downfield. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins, and DeAndre Hopkins, and Mike Williams, and Hunter Renfrow, and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw yet again. The receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Pass caught. 2nd down now. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the 1st down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Nowhere to run up the middle. The Tigers come up to the line in a hurry-up. QB decides to keep it here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, the old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. Bringing pressure. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
Nothing tells you more about a defense's personality than when they get tested like this. Facing a 1st and goal, all the way to 3rd and goal, you come up with a sack, relentless attitude. Now let's see what they decide to do on 4th and goal.
Knocks that one right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Blue Devils offense heads back out into the field now. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Handoff from the shotgun. Gets some space and on the 30. Good enough for the 1st down to the 37.
This, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Gain moves the ball to the 37. Another 1st down. Dropping back. It's Cortez. Gets rid of it on the move. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And tackled there by the defense.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The receiver grabs it. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the catch. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Tries to get it to the running back. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Caught quickly. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looking to throw again. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Taken down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
The Blue Devils lining up here on 1st and 10. or draw. Has the first down and more. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21.
I like how the offensive coordinator here is getting pretty creative. Defense is obviously expecting a pass, so he decides to catch him off guard and goes with the draw play. Going to have to be more aware of that going forward.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Back to throw. It's Cortez. He escapes the pocket. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Finds his man. Important moment here in this championship game. Third down and short on the 9th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes a quick catch. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Well, these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal on this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive, and now it's first and goal.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. He's swarmed by the defense.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
That's a second and goal play for the offense. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
The offense 2 for 2 on third downs this drive. This one is third and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on third down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. After connecting on his first try, this is a chip shot from 22 yards out. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Back in motion now. Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's brought down there. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. On the run here. Let's it go.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
He'll field the punt. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. So in this possession, a couple things in play. Can they add to the lead and maybe, as importantly, milk the clock? We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Looking downfield, it's Cortez. It's an out route, the catch made. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Slides to avoid the big hit. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
And the Blue Devils will line up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Catch made on the out route. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass. It's Cortez. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Can they convert on 3rd down to keep this drive rolling? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The ball is caught. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So they won't take a shot at the end zone. Out comes the field goal team trying to get 3 before the end of the half. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. This is a squib kick. Picked up by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job by the kick returner that time. Looks like one more play here before halftime. First down. Looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, so much to break down from a spirited first half in this ACC championship. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. Two workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. And with that, let's send it back to the men who will take us home in this ACC championship, Chris Fowler and Kirk Herbstreit.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. The Blue Devils will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. To the right side, complete. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. The Tigers looking to run some tempo here. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And he's intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Crosses, and he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag on the field. This might be coming back. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught by the receiver. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. And the Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. quarterback's got it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. On third down, it's a handoff. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And here's the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. And on the carry, he's heading left. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. Motion by the back, defense better adjust. Looking to throw, it's Cortez. He's looking to scramble, and the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Finds an open target on the left side. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play.
Illegal block.
So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
And the Blue Devils looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Duke. They continue to roll up the score.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Tough position, second and long from their own 12. Ball handed off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He's running out of time here. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a fourth down decision coming up. The Tigers will bring their punt team on the field now. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Blue Devils offense heads back out on the field now. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Back to pass. It's Cortez. Receiver makes the grab. Finds room at the 30. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
They look to throw it here on second down. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. So the grounding call on 3rd down now brings up 4th for this offense. Well, here we go again. The field goal team is out there. This kicker's already got 3 makes in this game. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. Return starts from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
They keep feeding the running back, but he's had nowhere to go tonight. They've been dominated at the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch downfield. Now here he goes. Inside the 40. Past the 20. And it's a touchdown, but there is a flag down. Let's check out the marker. Touchdown being called back sort of sums up the day for this offense so far. A string of costly mistakes. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. It'll end up being a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
So after the safety, it's now a free kick coming up. They'll punt it away from the 20. He's got room to run.
Return is brought down at the 33, and your Duke Blue Devils will take over.
Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Breaks into the clear. As the first down is still going. And they finally get him down, but the quarterback keeper there picks up a big chunk and a first down.
How about this call? Unbelievable job here by this quarterback. You know, the running backs had a monster day. It's a perfect time to surprise the defense, keep it himself, and pick up the yards you need.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. To throw, it's Cortez. On the move now. Looking right, this one caught. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing, they're sitting back in zone, they're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
Pitch to the back. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
What a play by this defense. They strung the quarterback out on the pitch, did a nice job of being able to have assignment football. Everybody has a man. Nothing the offense could do there. That's just great defense.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Blue Devils will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Not much of a gain there, Kirk. The defense paying close attention to the tight end.
They had really good coverage that time. They're aware of exactly where he is on the field. They took him away completely. I gave him a completion, but not many yards.
Catch made on the right side. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. And Duke has the lead here. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. And here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Brought down at the 8-yard line. Brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd down and goal upcoming. To the air, it's Cortez. Grabbed by the receiver. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Still no answer for this offense.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a 1st down.
Gain of 13. 1st down for the offense.
Wants to throw it. Here's a throw underneath to the back. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away.
The passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back to throw again. Looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Nickel coverage look here, and the secondary does a great job of taking away any options. Quarterback opts to instead try to make it happen on the ground, but the defense showing some discipline to stop him just short of the sticks and bringing up a 4th and short.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. The pass falls incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter, a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
And now the handoff. Tackled, but 1st down. And the Blue Devils looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Looking downfield, it's Cortez. From the pocket, delivers over the middle.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They're going to run it here. He'll be brought brought down just a few inches short of that first down mark. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Blue Devils are looking to keep this drive going. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And he'll set up to throw. Oh, it is incomplete. They call a screen on first down, but he just dropped it.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught in the flat by the running back. Ball carrier wrapped up, brought down.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
Third and goal, looking to throw for it. Running out of time in the pocket. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Duke.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Pressure is coming. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
The defenders are starting to come back for seconds now. That's the second sack of the game for this guy. And the bigger story is the effort of this defense. Even when the result has already been decided for some time now, they're not slowing down or taking it easy.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. A deep shot to the right. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Boy, it's another incompletion. Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another fourth down for this quarterback.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Blue Devils offense heads back out on the field now. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. back to throw. It's Jordan. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking deep down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the fourth quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
And the Blue Devils will have to kick this away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the fourth quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
Lets it go quickly. Pass is incomplete, but a flag is down in the backfield. They may have roughed the quarterback.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
This defense has had a real hard time stopping this quarterback, and that's a frustration penalty. They roughed him. Quarterback shaking off that hit, but the roughing the passer penalty gives the offense 15 and a first down. Looking deep to the right side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. He escapes the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Scanning the field. It's Jordan. On the move now. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that's what led to this incompletion.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's 4th down and long.
They'll kick it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this one coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. first down. It's play action. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Defense is coming after him. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
It's a draw to the back. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense that's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead,
looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. Leaning on the run game here late. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Receiver makes the catch. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. The Blue Devils starting a new series here on 1st and 10. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Second down play coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. To throw, it's Jordan. Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Touchdown, Blue Devils. A great catch and run for 6.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
They're setting out to try the BAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. Play action here on first down. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Looking to pass here on second down. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that.
This one ends up a safety.
Well, Chris, just when it looked like it couldn't get any worse for these guys, it goes from being bad to even worse. They seemingly can't do anything right. At least they only have the rest of this quarter. Don't worry, fellas. It'll be over soon.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Dropping back, it's Jordan. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense makes the recovery a turnover. Now, it's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.